Hey guys, it's Erin. I am a homeschooling mom of 4 young kids, and today we're going to talk about how to write a clear and concise summary. So in our video, you will see my son's assignment, which is a summary paragraph, and summaries can be very overwhelming for kids. Even up to when I was teaching middle schoolers and high schoolers, it can be confusing what information to add to a summary. So I am sharing today a really easy method of teaching summary writing to kids through an acronym. We do this with somebody, wanted, but, so, then. And we use these words to help remind us of what comes next in a summary paragraph. So without further ado, I will show you what my son's assignment looked like and what he wrote. And if you guys have any questions or if this is something you need to see more examples of, I would be happy to do that. So let me know below after watching the video if this was helpful or if maybe you would like to see more examples of how to use this method to teach summary writing to your children, or if you're a student watching this, how to apply this to whatever it is you are currently supposed to be writing about. So let's get to the video. So right now we're working with Ben, and his lesson asks him to read a chapter of his story and then write a summary. Now, writing a summary without any sort of instructions can be a lot for a kid that is in 4th grade. In fact, it was a lot even for my middle schoolers to remember what goes into writing a summary when they're asked to do so many other forms of writing. So I'm going to show you the strategy that I use to teach summary writing. So we start with the somebody. In this case, our somebody would be Eric Liddell. Wanted. What did the character want? Oh, my handwriting's a little crazy today. Wanted, but so then. So there we go, and it just happens that the line length is perfect for doing this strategy for this lesson. But basically you start with somebody. Who are you writing about? Wanted. What did the character want? What was their goal? But what kept them from achieving that goal? What made it challenging for them? Was there a person that disrupted it? What was the conflict? So how did the problem get resolved? How did they overcome that? Then, how does this story end? In this case, he'll just be writing about chapter 2 of the biography's reader of the Eric Liddell story, or Liddell. And so he's going to write a sentence on each. He doesn't need to start the sentence with these words, but this reminds him of the order that the information should go in order to present all the information that is required of a summary paragraph without giving too much away or focusing on the wrong detail. That's the problem with summary writing a lot, is that students tend to focus on one little part of the story or very small details. So using somebody wanted, but so then helps your student focus on the correct details of the whole chapter, the whole article, or the whole story as they do summary writing. So I'm gonna let Ben work on this paragraph. He is in 4th grade, and then I'll show you what he came up with. I'm gonna give him very little help to do this, but with the precursor that he has done this 2 or 3 times before, so he kind of understands the general idea of what I expect from him when he's writing these paragraphs. All right, so this took him about 20 minutes to do, and I did help him here and there as needed to remind him of where he could find the information in his chapter of the book. So for somebody, he wrote, Eric Liddell is a track and field runner training for the Olympics. We still need to do some editing, but I just wanted him to get it down first. He wanted to win the 100-meter race. Everybody wanted him to win gold. Eric chose not to run the race because Eric's faith is very strong. Then he trained for the 400-meter race very hard. Eric won and set a world record of 47.6 seconds. The end. So there we go. We've got our somebody, what he wanted or the other characters wanted, but what kept him from doing that? His faith. So what did he do instead? Then what was our conclusion? So this strategy really works for any type of summary writing. If you're doing an essay, you would do this 3 different times for 3 different body paragraphs. For a paragraph, it makes it really simple for kids as young as 3rd grade all the way up through high school, really. I know I had kids that struggled with summary writing in high school, and this strategy would have been very helpful to help them organize their thoughts. So that's what writing is. A lot of times that is what language arts is and writing is. It's figuring out how to organize your thoughts. And if we can give our children some very simple cue words to help remind them how to organize their thoughts, it makes them much stronger writers. My son, as a 4th grader, is using this now. And because of that, by the time he's in middle school, he will probably very rarely need reminded of this. And if he's asked to write summaries in high school, he probably will just be able to just go, you know. If you're introducing this in later years, middle school, high school, you know, it might take 4 or 5 different summary paragraphs before they just clue into it on their own and don't need the reminders anymore. So somebody wanted, but so then is my favorite strategy for helping kids learn how to write a clear and organized summary paragraph.